Welcome back, everyone. On tonight's On the Money, the tax return strategy that millions of Americans buy into, really not all it's cracked up to be. I'm here with Haagen, certified financial planner, founder of the Haagen Financial Group, which is based in Huntington. Thanks for coming in tonight.
My pleasure.
And you came in on a very interesting day because the Dow took a huge hit. Consumer confidence is down. Home prices are the lowest since 2002. So when we get that money back at the end of the year, it's kind of a nice chunk of change, isn't it, to save it there? No?
Oh, it's great if you like to give money to the government for the year without getting interest on it.
So you're saying, look, we should not be withholding that much, really?
No.
All right. Tell me how that works.
Well, most people do it because, I can save that money for a big vacation or catch up on bills.
Right.
And that's a whole other segment, catching up on our bills. Let's do a budget balance sheet to figure out what's coming in, what's going out. But the point being, I get people come in all the time. I'm so proud that I get $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 back. That's great. But say $5,000, if you reduced it through your accountant down to maybe $500 either way, then you've got $5,000 coming to you on a monthly basis. That's $400 plus dollars. You could put into a Roth IRA, or to put half of it in the Roth and half of it into some short-term savings for your vacation.
And some people do want to say, but right now, look, everyone it could use a chunk of change, and they do look forward to that. If they are getting more money back throughout the year, do you suggest, though, paying down debt before saving or doing anything else?
Depends on the interest rate that you're being charged. I mean, if you're getting a very, very low interest rate, if you switch credit cards and you get zero for a certain period of time, then fine, invest because you're making more. But in most cases, yes, pay down debt.
So pay down the debt first.
Yes.
All right. So you got to speak with your employer and say, hey, I need to change something on my W-2. Right. Okay. And what is that? How does that work?
Well, you go to your payroll department, HR, and say that I want to reduce or increase my deductions so that I'm not getting so much back at the end of the year, that I'll get a small amount back, but your paycheck will go up every time. Now, if you're wise and take that extra money and invest it for your future in a Roth IRA or a regular IRA, then you're making sense for yourself.
And the other thing is, if there's a flex health plan, is it smarter than throughout the year to take the money out of that and just build up that flex health plan? What's your suggestion there?
It depends on your individual situation. It's not my expertise in that field.
Okay, so putting money into the IRA, how much money should we be putting in, if we can, percentage-wise, of your paycheck, if you can do it?
Well, if you're going to an IRA or a Roth IRA, you can put in a maximum of $5,000 a year.
Okay.
If you're over 50, you can put an additional catch-up provision of an additional $1,000. If you're doing your 401k, then you've got to do it up to the max. If you don't do it up to the max of the match, then you're nuts. I mean, it's free money, right? It's
free money, right? Especially if they're matching it, yeah.
Well, yeah, up to the match for sure.
Yeah.
But then determine what are my choices in my 401k, because most of them are very limited, versus do I put that money into something outside above the match where I've got every choice in the world.
Just a final question for you. How often should we be taking a look at our mutual funds, the IRA, or whatever we're investing in, and saying, hey, I think I need to switch things up a little bit?
I insist that I meet or talk with a client at least once a year, but maybe every half a year makes sense.
Yeah, especially in this tumultuous marketplace.
Right. Not necessarily to move and change, but at least to oversee what's going on.
Monitor. All right, Haagen, thanks very much for being with us. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All right, On the Money here at News 12 Long Island. Still ahead, Bill returns with a check on your 7-day hyperlocal forecast, plus